Welcome back to the Harmony channel. Got another game going of AOV, Arena of Valor. In queue, as you can see. Got one more person needing to join. I said one more while we're still at 8 because I was one of them. Finally got a new champion. Takes a while to buy them. They're not cheap compared to how many games you have to play to actually earn the gold to buy some of these. Got my Arthur. Arthur's my main, who I'm used to more playing. Used to actually be in the rankings in Arena of Valor for Arthur on the tablet. So used to, because you still got to constantly play. If you don't constantly play, your points eventually go down. You get out of the rankings again. So, but I've gone into the rankings multiple times for my Arthur. Got to play my first one with him on the Switch last night, which was good. Actually dominated. Didn't get the MVP, but I think I went something like 8-12 or something like that. He's my sort of hero because as you can, if you've watched a few of my videos, you can see I like actually farming and being safe in lane, and with squishes, you don't really have that safety in lane because you push and you're out of position and you're too squished to have enough time to get back. Most of the times, not always. Like if you've got an ally in your lane, you can sometimes get back, but usually one of yous die. Or if you just sit on the turret as a ADC, you're too squished. Once they get some survivability, they'll just dive you and kill you. You might get lucky early on and get a 1-for-1 trade, but it's not a good thing, a 1-for-1 trade, when you're forced onto your turret, because you're already having to lose some farm and gold, having to fight the actual minions under the turret, and on top of that you're going to die, and the other heroes who are still left alive, even though you've made the trade, will push your turret and possibly get an objective. Now the ADC is taken, so I'm just going to actually go straight to my main and go Arthur. I would have liked to have played ADC, but I don't mind playing Arthur, so switched over to Arthur. Sort of sad now because now the ADC is free and we need an ADC. We've actually got a good team comp, especially now we got the ADC. That's a fairly decent team comp. We got some CC crowd control through the Valheim and the Gracchus. Me and Amanga, we have some slows. I think so does our jungler. But we do have some tank ability, which is good. So there's some me and Grack can be able to actually interchange in that role. They've got a pretty good comp too, looking at it. But I feel the only difference is we have a bit more tankiness. Like Grack and Arthur out-tank Scud and Omar, no problem. But their Wukong will out-tank our Krignac. Personally, I feel Talahanis is a better ADC. Actually played in this one by one of my mates, Supertramp, who usually plays a Zill in jungle, so I haven't actually seen him play anything else other than Zill in jungle, so it'll be good to see how he plays the Tal. Lorelei, decent decent mid. But I sort of prefer our Manga, only because our Manga has healing, so as an actual mid itself, not so much. I'm going to start with the R skill. I prefer to have the R skill for farming. It's, if you've played League of Legends, it's very similar to Garen, this hero plays. Mobility slash damage with a Garen style ult. Even though I don't always use my ult as a Garen style ult, just for the actual... So he's just wanting to harass. And I'm not too fussed with that, because with Arthur, he's a more sustaining type hero, so I can sort of survive a bit of that for a little bit. All he has done really is push me off my farm. But I got 2 there, so I can't exactly follow that up. Just gotta watch. They're not getting anywhere near me. I wasn't too concerned then. So I didn't even use my ZR button, which you can see is like a ghost ability from League of Legends. Makes me move very fast. See, I'm the one in danger there, so I kind of had to back. Couldn't give him the support I wanted to, so I have to kind of... That will seal his fate. See, it's about timing. I can't go in. Oh, but I'm going to get a... I should get another assist. He should finish him off. Yeah, definitely with the allies coming in now. Oh, I didn't get the assist, sadly. But they're in trouble. I want to go help them, but they've organised the bot being a free lane at the moment, so I'm going there to protect the turret. Now I've got my ult, I become more dangerous. She's just harassing me, I don't really care too much. Because I knew there was no chance she was going to kill me at this early stage. You know, with Valheim coming in, I can actually come in on her. Make sure she dies. I got it back though now. I took too much damage and I'll go back to top. I might not. I might actually... Looking at the lanes, there might be 2 bot now when Tal comes back, so... I was going to go bot, but the mid has actually gone there, so I'll go cover mid. We have a fight breaking out though, bot, so I'm going to actually try to come over across and help. I might be able to get that because of my speed skill. If I can just get in range for my ult. He lucked out. I'm not going to chase it. Lucked out meaning, well, my ZR was on cooldown, so I couldn't actually catch him. So we'll take this objective. Me in mid. Taking the turret because I know it's about to drop. Oh. He thinks he's going to get me, but he's not. All he did was give me an assist. Got it back though. This is why I like Arthur. He's not exactly easy to kill. He's got some escapes through his speed. We got a fight going in mid, so I'm going to rush there. But they're going to back, which is actually a good choice by them for a change. always knew that was going to die. I was bailed on then, so 2 people ran past. I knew I was dead. I'm someone who, when you know you're dead, there's no point trying to run. You might as well at least do some damage, and maybe it might eventuate into something else later. I ran it first though because there was some actual allies in the reasonable close vicinity, but they actually just completely bailed on me and watched me die, so not much really I could do. Going back mid, just because there's some free farm here, briefly. Before heading top, because there's 3 pushing top. It looks like I've got at least Grag coming. Grak, sorry. And now she's dead. Now the Wukong just wants me, so I had to be careful there. Now we've got a fight happening in mid, so I'm going to come and join. I'm not getting the kills, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm not playing for kills on this hero. I'm playing to actually help out and do my role as a tank. So I sort of just went to the side over here. Even though there's battle going up top, that's the actual reason why I'm here. I can actually farm at the moment without having to go back yet and actually get some objectives. Just hanging around to give my Valheim some backup, just in case the recon comes. Trying to give my Valheim some support. He at the back. Can't stay there. It's too many numbers. He's retreating, telling me to retreat, which was a good call, but as you told, already noticed, I already knew. I'm going to actually back this time. Just because I need some more health, so I'm going to get my Frost Cape. And head top, because the wave is pretty close to the turret. Even though there's a fight going on, allies are going there, so... And with how we're winning the fights, shouldn't be that too big of a deal that I'm not there. Might actually push up to get another objective, get some farm. Bit of a KS, but they walked it up to me. He's so dead. Yeah, it looks like an easy win. He's so dead and doesn't realise. I gotta flee that. I've tanked enough of the turret. As you could say. Should have left earlier. Actually, that's the wrong item. I didn't want to buy that one. I usually switch for something here. Maybe a bit more attacking. Don't know if I need that for that item. Oh, actually I do, okay. Still got fights going on up top. So I'm rushing there to give some help. They're backing, so change focus. Pinging dragon, so I'll go.
We will ride this towards our glorious future.
Just throwing some scare tactics at the moment. Not actually planning on anything. Absolutely dominated. In that team fight we did. Easy win, good work, teamwork by the allies and myself. We were sort of working together, but we won the early game. But we won the early game because of good teamwork. There was lots of roaming, people covering lanes and stuff like that. So fair result for myself. I didn't exactly have the greatest of games, but as you can see, I got a decent understanding of this hero, so I'm able to do my role at least, which is to tank. As you can see here, only person on my side who actually outtank me is the other tank. He's more a support. He tanks and doesn't really have the damage that I actually do. I actually do have some AoE damage the whole time. That's why I'm actually not taking as much of that actual damage because I have to back more than he does, because he would have been building more tanky. So he's actually got, as you can see, them 4 items. They're all tanking items. Armor boots, Aegis, which is a good item on a support, especially on a support, because they were actually heavy AD. He's got that yellow armor thing. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. So he's built pure tank, where I actually built tank E, but I haven't actually built like the tankiest items. So like my first item before the boots, it is a tanky item, but it actually gives me no health. It sort of works like Sunfire Cape, armor, and an AoE burn. The second item is your magic resist item. It's not your main one, but it's one that sort of works well with this hero because it's the second best magic resist item, with gives a bit of a health as well. But the passive, where I get to actually regen health, is actually helpful on this hero. Now, that cape, as you can see, Grindax also got it. It is a tanky item, but it's also a tanky item for someone who is trying to actually get kills and assists, which I'm more so doing, not just purely tanking, because it has like a pentapower passive ability, which slows and reduces attack speed after using abilities. So yeah, good fight by our teammates. Completely dominated them. Like, look at their farm compared to us. Not a single hero on their side actually out-farmed even the worst of our farmers, which was our actual APC in this particular match. Which is surprising. The actual Grak got Grak was out farmed the APC. But that would have been mainly because of his assists, like 22 assists. That's why he was so close to actually getting the MVP. So yeah, great win, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.